The Lovers and Husbands of Marilyn Monroe, a deep dive into her romantic history.
Marilyn Monroe, Hollywood's most enduring and enigmatic sex symbol, lived a life that was anything but ordinary.
With her signature blonde curls and sultry voice, she enchanted audiences worldwide, and her romantic entanglements were no less captivating.
Let's explore 10 men and 1 woman who played significant roles in her romantic life.
Number 1. James Dougherty. In the early shadows of the 1940s, against the turbulent backdrop of World War II, young Norma Jean Baker's life was set to change dramatically. On June 19, 1942, at the tender age of 16, Norma Jean exchanged wedding vows with James Dougherty, her 21-year-old neighbor. Their union wasn't just a tale of adolescent infatuation, it bore the weight of societal norms and expectations of the era. James, embodying the role of a protector and companion, soon transitioned into a role with the Los Angeles Police Department, shaping him as a pillar of societal service. Their marriage, while genuine, struggled to withstand the shifting sands of Norma Jean's budding career and her metamorphosis into the iconic Marilyn Monroe. By 1946, their personal narratives had started to diverge, leading to the inevitable conclusion of their marital chapter on September 13, 1946. Yet, the past has a way of lingering in memory. James Dougherty, in a deeply introspective move, penned down their shared memories and experiences, capturing the essence of their young love in his memoir, paying homage to their time together. Number 2. Joe DiMaggio. Amid the roaring fanfare of the 1950s, 2 American titans, Marilyn Monroe, the radiant Hollywood diva, and Joe DiMaggio, the illustrious New York Yankees star, embarked on a marital journey together. On the chilly winter day of January 14, 1954, they exchanged vows in a ceremony at San Francisco's City Hall. Their romance, pulsating with energy and charisma, was the stuff of fairy tales. Yet, fairy tales, too, have their shadows. Their intense relationship, fueled by the relentless glare of media spotlights and personal differences, met a tumultuous end after only 274 eventful days. Their divorce was legally sealed on October 27, 1954. However, love, often, transcends the boundaries of time and circumstance. DiMaggio's undying affection for Marilyn remained undiminished. He emerged as a silent guardian, orchestrating her funeral and, in a poignant gesture of eternal love, ensured a cascade of red roses adorned her resting place 3 times a week, for a span of 20 years post her demise. Number 3. Robert F. Kennedy. Marilyn Monroe's life was no stranger to headlines and scandals, but one of the most provocative rumors associated with her was an alleged affair with Robert F. Kennedy, then Attorney General and the younger brother of President John F. Kennedy. The worlds of Hollywood and politics have occasionally collided, and in this instance, the collision was explosive. Tales of hushed conversations, clandestine meetings, and whispered secrets filled the rumor mills. The allure of a cinematic starlet entwined with a political luminary made for an irresistible narrative, even if tangible proof was scant. This rumor, whether rooted in fact or fiction, has cemented itself as one of the most captivating facets of Monroe's already complex personal narrative, blending the allure of politics with the enigma of showbiz. Number 4. Marlon Brando. In the glittering tapestry of Hollywood's golden era, 2 of its brightest stars, Marilyn Monroe and Marlon Brando, supposedly found their orbits intersecting. The essence of their relationship remains somewhat shrouded in mystery, with elusive whispers and hushed conversations hinting at a possible romantic involvement. Both Monroe and Brando, beyond their on-screen charisma, were deeply passionate about their craft, which might have been the magnetic force drawing them together. Brando, with his brooding intensity, and Monroe, with her captivating vulnerability, shared mutual admiration and respect for each other's artistic prowess. Their rumored affair, if it did exist, remains one of Hollywood's intriguing what-ifs, with little more than ephemeral traces left behind in the annals of cinematic history. Number 5. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, the velvety voice that epitomized the musical spirit of the era, and Marilyn Monroe, the luminescent bombshell of Hollywood, shared a connection that was a fusion of friendship, admiration, and periodic sparks of romance. Throughout the dynamic years they knew each other, their relationship oscillated between intimate camaraderie and rumored romances, like a Sinatra ballad that sways between gentle verses and passionate crescendos. While neither ever publicly acknowledged a romantic involvement, the close bond they undeniably shared led to much speculation. Whether they were confidants, lovers, or both, Sinatra and Monroe's intertwined narratives form an indelible chapter in the Hollywood Chronicles, symbolizing an era of glamour, allure, and enigmatic relationships. Number 6. Yves Montand. The sultry backdrop of the film Let's Make Love became more than just a cinematic endeavor for Marilyn Monroe when she met her dashing French co-star, Yves Montand. As the cameras rolled, capturing their scripted romance, off the sets, a palpable chemistry allegedly began to develop between the two. Montand, with his continental charm and soulful French crooning, seemed to strike a chord with Monroe, leading to a fervent, albeit brief, love affair. The intensity of their relationship, while lasting only for a short duration, left an indelible mark, not just on their personal histories, but also on the larger Hollywood narrative. The affair, tinged with the allure of an international romance and the scandalous thrill of a on-set romance, became one of the most tantalizing tales associated with Monroe's storied love life. Number 7. Sam Shaw. The art of photography, at its most intimate, captures not just images but the essence of a moment and the trust between the subject and the photographer. In the landscape of Hollywood's golden era, Sam Shaw's lens often found its muse in Marilyn Monroe, rendering some of the most iconic images of the screen goddess. However, their association transcended the confines of a photographer-subject dynamic. Their frequent interactions, the ease with which Monroe posed for Shaw, and the depth of emotion visible in many of these photos have given birth to speculations of a deeper, more personal bond. Whispers of a romantic involvement danced around them, but the veracity of such rumors remains cloaked in mystery. What's undeniable, however, is that Shaw and Monroe shared a rare rapport, with each snapshot serving as a testament to their close-knit association. Number 8. Arthur Miller. The latter half of the 1950s painted an eclectic picture, where Marilyn Monroe's cinematic allure seamlessly interwove with Arthur Miller's literary genius. On a day marked by flashing cameras and frenzied journalists, June 29, 1956, Monroe and Miller officially began their shared life journey. The magnetic pull between Miller's introspective, intellectual demeanor and Monroe's effervescent charm was palpable. Yet, as with any profound bond, they faced their share of tempests. Their marriage became an arena for tackling Monroe's personal demons, her struggles with depression, and the added strain of her substance dependence. All the while, the omnipresent media scrutiny added layers of complexity to their relationship. As the clock marked the beginning of 1961, on January 20th, the couple, having weathered intense personal and public storms, made the heart-wrenching decision to part ways. Their union, intense and filled with both passion and pain, stands as a testament to the complexities of love and compatibility. Number 9. John F. Kennedy. On May 19, 1962, a packed Madison Square Garden hung onto every note as Marilyn Monroe delivered a breathy, sultry rendition of Happy Birthday in honor of President John F. Kennedy. This moment, one of the most iconic in both Monroe's career and JFK's presidency, also became the epicenter of fervent gossip and wild speculation. The intimate nature of her performance, combined with their elite social circles occasionally overlapping, fanned the flames of rumors suggesting a romantic liaison between the actress and the president. While tales of whispered secrets and clandestine meetings continue to captivate audiences, concrete evidence of an affair remains elusive. Regardless, this particular chapter in Monroe's history, filled with glamour, power, and innuendo, continues to fascinate, ensuring the legend of their supposed involvement lives on. Number 10. Natascha Lytess. For 7 pivotal years, from 1948 to 1955, Natascha Lytess served as more than just Monroe's drama coach. She was a confidant, advisor, and a constant presence. The intensity of their bond, often seen in their prolonged cohabitation and intimate letters, fanned the flames of speculation about a romantic relationship. Their close relationship, crossing professional boundaries, made many wonder if there was more beneath the surface. While debates about the exact nature of their relationship continue, it's evident that Lytess played a central role in Marylyn's emotional and professional life during these transformative years.